Our next guest, musical genius. Do you know anyone else who could hear a sound and just immediately know what key it's in? I'm going to say that's a G, but I mean, it probably isn't. But this guy would know. He has a new song, all thanks to TikTok, and over 27 million monthly listeners. Grammy-nominated Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth, thank you so much for joining us.
That made me sound like I was a big deal.
You are.
I actually cancelled a lunch today because I was like, I got to interview Charlie Puth. Sorry, I used the Puth card.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I showed up on time because that would have been a real downer. Now, are you hungry? Do you need to eat?
I actually do need to eat, but we'll eat after this. You're more important. You've pulled the Puth card now.
Yeah, do you want this paper? You can have this paper. I don't, Puth card is more important, yes.
Well, we love the new song. We were playing along to it, dancing along to it before and doing the
And we're all doing the
light
click.
switch together. It is so amazing. And I follow you on TikTok and I love your TikTok. I was so excited to interview you because you seem like a normal, cool person. Like I was like, I don't need to be worried about this interview.
Well, see how it goes.
Yeah, it's going okay so far. Obviously, I saw that first TikTok that you were like, what if a song? It was like, what if a song sounded like this? And it was it's like, what if a guitar, I actually have it here. Can I play it? I can play it.
Yeah.
All right, let's play the start of the TikTok and what I experienced.
Hang on. Go.
Go. 1, 2, 3.
And the bass went like boom, 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 and the drums would go like. There's something missing.
And his little face, so excited.
Random...
He's like so excited. Anyway, so it goes in like that, and you have a lot of TikToks like that. But that was so incredible to watch. I go from start to finish. Was that an intentional? When you posted that first TikTok, were you like marketing strategy? We're gonna get it out there. People will love this, or was that genuinely you just playing around?
Genuinely me just trying to prove that I'm still making music. The last album I put out was 4 years ago, and I think my fans started to stop believe me. They weren't believing in me anymore that I was making it. So no, okay, you know what? I am making music. Let me make a song just from scratch. And it started off just like boop, 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 boop. And what if I added the bass, the drums, and then in the middle of that TikTok, you start to see my face expression go like,
yeah,
what the fuck? This is actually good. And that's a genuine, real reaction. And then I saw the light switch and I knew in the back of my mind, I knew that I wanted to make a song with a sound effect. And it kind of like how when you listen to Olivia Rodrigo's Driver's License, it starts off with the, turning on the car. And then you hear the song, the B flat major piano come in.
Yeah, of course.
There it is. Yeah.
There we go. Subtle brag. Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's subtle brag, but I just wanted to make a song with a sound effect for the longest time, and I just it's like the missing puzzle piece had been found, and it all just fell in front of me. I just happened to be recording.
Yeah.
The video went crazy. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, I think it's like 81.6 million views or something,
Jesus.
doesn't it?
It's a lot,
It's got a lot of, or is that a different one? It's got a lot of views.
Got a lot of videos.
You're right. I wasn't disagreeing with you when I shook my head.
Like, no, you're wrong. Guess again. Is it 73 million? You don't know.
Correct. No, it is. It is. But you know what's crazy is I didn't make a TikTok account or anything. I did it to teach. Like if I weren't a singer, I would be a teacher. I do get a certain amount of joy from kind of teaching people, musicians and non-musicians alike, how to make music. It's kind of fun for me. So that's kind of what my little tutorials.
Yeah. I think it's really interesting that it's kind of, it's a little kind of in joke on TikTok about your perfect pitch. And it's like, I was told not to say this, but it's like, Charlie Puth's girlfriend queefs, then he says G flat or something. Like, like that's like I was told specifically not to say that. But I'm
why? By who?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Who said that?
That was when someone said Charlie Puth. I was like, oh my god, G flat queef or something.
Would you
and
know
it was
that?
like Abbie.
That is the name of the album.
Got it here first.
But do you think, I think a huge part of, I think the reason why when I was like, Charlie Puth, hell yeah, and why I love your music even more than I already did is because I've seen your personality on TikTok Do you think if you weren't so likable and you weren't playing into those jokes and weren't able to poke fun of yourself, people would be listening as much? I feel like it's added this whole other level of already an amazing musician. But people are now like, we actually feel like he's our mate.
Yeah.
It definitely has. And I want to be, I don't want to be, like in 2019, I was putting out shit music and I was pretending to be somebody I wasn't. I was pretending to be like the cool guy. And it's just, that's not the way to be anymore. You have to overshare your personality. You have to showcase your whatever talent you have. Like I was inspired by watching Lil Nas X showing off music that would be not out until like the fifth month, like the third quarter or something. And it's like, it's January. I got so excited by that. But what I wanted to do was do it in my own way, and just what better way than to show the music production stuff off, because that's the only thing that I know how to do well.
Yeah, it works on so many levels. It's fun for you, it's fun for us, and it gets into your head like a little bit of music that I already know what it's going to sound like. I already knew when you brought it out. I was like already jamming along. So here at Hot Nights, obviously we like to keep things hot. So Charlie Puth, with the song being called Light Switch, what turns you on like a light switch?
Oh, Abbie.
I like how he's responding.
Ooh.
You should see it when the mic's off. God damn.
Yeah, mics are on. This is calmed.
You know what pumps great? You know what light switch is? Just seeing people react to a song. Like everyone's like, there are some people online who are like shitting over light switch. They're like, oh, this isn't a good song. And I'm not just saying this, I love that. If they didn't have a reaction to it, I would be seriously hurt. I want them to either love the song or passionately despise the song. I've always wanted to be responsible for writing a song that got a reaction out of people.
But we love a reaction. That's hot.
Yeah, that's hot on Hot
That's
Nights.
hot.
Yeah. Charlie Puth's new single Light Switch from his forthcoming album Charlie.
You just made your voice sound like that's hot.
Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. When you come back to Australia, you probably need to spend some time with the Chatfield. You'll see the real vibe, and it's a bit censored, but you got to see the real thing.
I can feel it. I can feel it already.
See? Yeah, Charlie.
It's awoken me.
Oh, it's great.
A
Like
forthcoming
Light
album.
Switch.
Charlie is out now. Charlie, would you like to introduce your new song, Light Switch?
Absolutely. This is Charlie Puth, and this is my brand new song, Light Switch. Please listen to it very loudly.
Oh, he even did the voice then,
So
Abbie. Did you hear that?
hot.
He
That
was
was
like,
so
he even did the Abbie Chatfield voice.
I love it.
Light Switch.
Light Switch.
He did it then.
And then smiled afterwards.
Hot song.
Very hot. Very Charlie Puth, very Abbie,
very Abbie.
very Hot Nights. That's the moral compass of the show. It's very hot, very Abbie. So thank you. We can add that into our little ad.
We'll
We
add
can
that
have
into the
Charlie
ad.
Puth saying,
We'll add that in the ad
very
with Light
hot.
Switch.
We've got
All
it now.
right. Got
Thanks,
it.
Stahl. We
Perfect.
love a reaction.
Love
That's
it,
hot.
Yeah, that's hot on Hot
That's
Nights.
hot.
Yeah. Charlie Puth's new single Light Switch from his forthcoming album
Twisted your
Charlie.
You just made your voice sound like that's hot.
Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. When you come back to Australia, you probably need to spend some time with the Chatfield. You'll see the real vibe, and it's a bit censored, but you got to see the real thing.
I can feel it already.
See? Yeah. Charlie.
So here at Hot Nights, obviously we like to keep things hot. So Charlie Puth, with the song being called Light Switch, what turns you on like a light switch?
Oh, Abbie.
I like how he's responding.
Ooh.
You should see it when the mic's off. God damn.
Ooh. Yeah, mics are on. This is calmed.
You know what pumps great? You know what turns me on? You know what turns me on like a light switch is just seeing people react to a song.